punch me, strangle me, take things from me, sit on me.
Give it to him hard!
He's not safe on that bus.
I've been on that bus. They are just as good as gold.
The documentary Bully examined peer-to-peer bullying in several schools and communities across the country. The Sioux City, Iowa School District was one featured for a good portion of the film.
They wanted to look at some of these positive and progressive things that we're doing, but they were honest with us as well and said, we'd like to find a student or a situation somewhere in some building that deals with school bullying. We really want to see what it looks like. And they were also transparent with us and telling us they'd asked hundreds of school districts and everyone had told them no so far.
It was a huge leap for Paul Gossman, who at the time he was approached by the producers was fairly new on the job as superintendent.
And I'm proud of our board for stepping forward and saying this is so important that we're willing to put our dirty laundry on the table for all to see. Because we've said all along, we're not unique because we have bullying in our schools. Every school deals with bullying.
The film took months to produce, but the result was nearly instant. Coalitions formed across town looking to help the district and its thousands of students confront and deal with the issue of bullying. Groups also formed inside the schools as well. To put it mildly, middle school is one of the more challenging times that we all go through. And here at Sioux City North Middle School, they're in the middle of Be the Difference Week. Today happens to be the day they're all wearing pink. But the students will tell you this week goes beyond just 5 days.
It is about really of the kids having a recognition and focus on stopping and standing up against bullying, of course, but then also what their words and actions have an impact on others. If they say something or not say something, do something or not do something at a critical time in someone else's world, that can make a huge difference to someone. So it's about making sure that those interactions and those words are positive and make a positive difference.
Marguerite Reinert is the advisor of the Girls Circle group. The middle schoolers meet each week for leadership training, handling stress, and most importantly, positive peer relationships. The goal is to make them better students, but more importantly, better people.
You don't want anyone feeling left out or like not being able to be their self or comfortable because they're going to be here for the rest of their time. And then you don't want them doing it to when they're 8th graders and to keep it going on.
It means that you realize the impact that bullying has on others and that you should be positive to those around you and to yourself.
The students hope the outside community is paying attention to the anti-bullying campaign. You don't think people in the community have bought in yet?
No.
Why not?
Because, I don't think if they don't have, a child in the school, they don't really pay attention to what's going on with the schools.
And I can't say enough how important it is for adults to model behavior.
Cindy Waite was one of the producers of the Bully documentary. Her group, the Waite Institute for Violence Prevention, started work inside the Sioux City Schools before the Bully movie was a reality. Waite says buy-in is needed at all levels in the schools, but outside behavior can erode any progress.
They do watch what we do. They watch how we treat each other. They watch how we treat our spouses, our other children. They're looking to us, and we do have an influence on their behavior. Research will tell you that. So if we're not modeling that, we can do programs all day long, and we're not going to move as far as we want to move.
And yet another part of the bullying campaign in this community comes from the Fourth Estate. The Sioux City Journal cleared their entire front page of the Sunday, April 22nd edition to offer up this editorial on the subject. The paper's editor at the time, Mitch Pugh, says the decision was non-traditional, but well received.
Our main priority was to let people know this needs to be a community-wide discussion, a community-wide effort. We can't say it's the responsibility of the schools or it's just the parents' job.
The paper was recognized by editor and publisher as a paper who, quote, did it right in 2013.
What really needs to happen is a foundation needs to be built that's going to last, through generations and through, it can't just be one editorial or one, year of intense focus.
Kindness goes a long way. I don't want to oversimplify this, but being nice is a huge part of this. accepting people for just who they are at that moment in time is a huge part of this.